What is going on? Welcome back to Trending Stocks. Today I want to talk to you about Tesla, tickers TSLA. I don't think they need any introduction by any means, but I'm going to give you a good breakdown of the fundamentals behind the scenes and what the recent news is. As you can see based on this, there's been a lot more dark pool transactions, and typically dark pool is very much linked to shorting purposes. Of course, Tesla is never going to have a short squeeze by any means, and I'm going to give you a quick update on that because it is only roughly about 3% of, so 3.22% if the overall free float is being shorted. So it's never going to have a good squeeze, but it's good to use these individuals as a fairly good benchmark behind the scenes. And so that's mostly justifying all of the dark pool transactions. As far as options, very much mixed. So I think right now there's a lot of fear that's starting to grow back into the economy, and Tesla has bounced off of their low of around the $100 range. So right now it's in a very interesting scenario. Is the trend going to continue or various other things? But based on the options activity, clearly nobody knows any better as well. But based on the actual technicals, like I said, it did bounce off of that around $100 range, give or take. But hypothetically, it didn't successfully transition into the higher percentile of the Bollinger Band, whereas a lot of other growth companies have. And I think that's a very big, important takeaway that unfortunately it bounced off of that central Bollinger Band as well, in fact. So definitely not enough behind Tesla to actually push it higher, signaling most likely there is going to be a little bit more of a potential downtrend. So maybe a retesting of the $100 range. In combination with that though, you do have stochastic as currently around 66. So it is getting very much overbought, even though technically not really much has happened on the actual price as of late. So a little bit more overbought, but you do still see that deviation. So black line above the red showing a bullish sentiment behind the scenes. But as you can see based on here, it does and can switch very fast. Momentum number retail investors have been getting back in over the last little bit. RSI is currently at 38, and like I said on the actual chart, it most likely is going to test that 100-day moving average. Latest news though did come out. It does look like on the Model 3 and the Y, Tesla is going to be doing anywhere from 6 to 20% for price cuts. And that is largely because of this. So this is the used car sales index, and generally speaking, used cars have gone very, very cheap. Initially, during this time frame, it was going kind of the opposite, just massively high. And Cathie Woods, who even came out, and on a side note, she's been really buying Tesla over the last little bit. So again, that might be a positive thing, but she did say that that in reality is going to really disrupt a lot of the bigger cars and bigger automotive companies on their new car sales. So definitely that might have kind of fed into why a lot of companies, even Tesla, did miss a little bit on their Q4. Again, that might be behind the scenes, but at this stage in the game, it has plummeted to a very low level. And this is why Tesla, in order for them to kind of keep up to date for their sales, they needed to lower their prices, or else everyone's just going to buy used cars because they are extremely cheap. So that's my own interpretation of what is happening in the market and also with Tesla and potentially where it might be going. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up and subscribe. Always greatly appreciate that. If you have any other stocks that you are very interested in on getting a quick snippet on, let me know in the comments below.